Hello, fourth grade. This is a video lesson for the week of May 11th. And this week, what I really want to talk with you about and explore with you is what is love? What is love? So, last week we were talking about and reflecting on what freedom is, and we were able to make this distinction between what is real freedom and what is fake freedom. So there's a real freedom and a fake freedom. Real freedom is the ability to choose to do the right thing, to choose to do the good thing, the loving thing, what's most virtuous. And fake freedom is doing whatever you want whenever you want it. And we know that fake freedom, just doing whatever we want whenever we want it, that doesn't lead to happiness. But real freedom, doing the right thing, the good thing, leads to happiness and helps us get to heaven. So this week, we're going to talk about what is love. And there's two kinds of love. Love like the world talks about it, and love like Jesus talks about it, or true love. So let's think about this for a minute. Think of something that you love. I bet some of you maybe thought about pizza or ice cream. Now, is there a difference between loving pizza or ice cream and loving your mom? Probably, right? Or loving your dad or your grandma. Pizza and your mom are not the same. As a matter of fact, today is Mother's Day, and if you told your mom that she was just as good as pizza, she'd probably be pretty disappointed, right? There's a difference there. A lot of times we use the word love, but we don't really think about what the word actually means. So a lot of the times when we use the word love, this is kind of what we're getting at. Love is a feeling, or love is when something makes me feel happy, or love is about getting what I want or filling my needs. So love is a feeling, love is when something makes me feel happy, or love is about getting what I want or fulfilling my own needs. Now, that is very different than the kind of love that Jesus shows us. Very, very different. So we want to talk about the kind of love that Jesus teaches us, just like we talked about the kind of freedom that Jesus teaches us. Because if we understand what love really is, what Jesus says about love, that will help us to have a life that is wonderful and full of real love, not fake love or just world kind of love. So let's think about this for a moment. We want to talk about what Jesus has to say about love. So to do this, I'm going to read for you from the Gospel of John. And this is going to come from John chapter 15, verses 12 through 17. So I want you to just listen. Jesus said, "This is my commandment. Love one another as I love you. No greater love has anyone than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. You are my friends if you do what I command you. I no longer call you slaves, because a slave does not know what his master is doing. I have called you friends, because I have told you everything I have heard from my Father. It is not you who chose me, but I who chose you and appointed you, or gave you the job to go and bear fruit that will remain, so that whatever you ask the Father in my name, he will give you. This I command you, love one another. This I command you, love one another." This is a little bit of a long passage, but what is Jesus getting at? He's saying to us that I want you to love each other the way that I love you. Now, we've talked about this before many times. How does Jesus love us? What does Jesus do to show us his love? I bet some of you are already thinking of it. Jesus makes a sacrifice of himself to show us his love. Jesus dies on the cross for love of us. He makes a sacrifice. And so love has so much to do with making sacrifices for others. Jesus wants us to love the way that he loves. So loving pizza and loving our mom is very different. Loving pizza is more like I like pizza, it might be my favorite food, but loving our mom is like I appreciate my mother. I know that she's made sacrifices for me, and I'm willing to make sacrifices for her too because I love her. So Jesus shows us a very different kind of love. It's not about feelings, it's not about what I can get, what I want, but it's about how can I give myself to another person? How can I care for another person? So, when we talk about love the way that Jesus shows love, you can even see right above me is a crucifix, right? Jesus on the cross. Love is an action, love is a choice. We do things to show our love. So, think about it. If you love your mom, one way that you could show you love her is by helping to do your chores, to pick up your room, to help wash the dishes. That's a way that you can make a little sacrifice to show your love for your mom or for your family. Love is an action, it's a choice. When we love people, we give them a big hug, right? Or you could give your family member a kiss. Those are ways that we show our love. It's an action, it's a choice. Love also means that we're giving of ourselves or self-giving. That can sound like a really big, complicated term, but it's actually quite simple. When you give a hug, you're giving part of yourself. You're giving your closeness, your love from your heart to that person through that action of giving the hug, right? You're giving yourself. Anytime you make a sacrifice, you're giving yourself. You're giving of your time. You're giving of your talent. You're giving of even your treasure, right? What if you save up your money for a while and then you decide, I want to make a gift to my mom, so I'm going to go to the store and buy a rose. Well, you're giving something that you saved up in order to show your mom you love her by giving her this gift of a rose. So love is self-giving. We're giving of ourselves. We see this in a most special way with our parents, with husbands and wives. They give their lives to each other. They make sacrifices to have children, to raise their families. There's many different kinds of families, we know. And if your family has a different structure, that's totally fine. If you live with your mom or your dad or your grandparents, but we can look at husbands and wives as a special example of what it means to show love and to give a gift of each other to the other person. But parents also give the gift of themselves to their children. So when you were a little baby, I bet there were lots of times when your mom or your dad would wake up in the middle of the night when you were crying and hold you or change your diaper or feed you when you were hungry. They're making a gift of themselves to help take care of you. I bet some of you have little brothers or sisters that you've done the same thing for, helped to feed the baby when they were hungry or play with the baby when they were little and needed someone to play with them. So love makes a gift of ourselves for the other person. And then love wants the good for the other person, right? So if I love you as your teacher, then I should do my best to prepare the lessons well so that you can learn the most you can possibly learn, right? So if I really love you as a teacher, then I should focus, write my lesson plans correctly, prepare for these videos, prepare for our Zoom class so that you can receive the very best from me as a teacher so that you can be able to be the best student you can be and learn the things. And when we talk about religion class, we're learning things that'll help us to get to heaven and help us to love one another. So there's love like the world talks about it, where it's about feelings or about me being happy or getting what I want. And then there's the kind of love that Jesus shows us where we want what's best for the other person, where we make a gift of ourselves for the other person, where love is an action. It's something that I do to show that I care, not for what I can get out of it, but so that that other person can have the best possible good for themselves. So it's kind of like a big topic and there's a lot going on there. We're going to talk more about this in the Zoom class. We're trying to understand the difference between love the way the world talks about it and love how Jesus shows us. But the most important thing we can remember is that Jesus says, love one another as I have loved you. And Jesus loved us ultimately by dying on the cross to sacrifice himself to save us from sin so that we could one day get to heaven. So love is making this gift of ourselves for other people in big and little ways. So, boys and girls, I'm going to stop there. There's a digital worksheet called What is Love that I'd like you to work on. And then we will do the other worksheet together in our Zoom class. There's a longer worksheet called Understanding Jesus' Self-Giving Love. I will even show you a picture. This one we're going to do together in our Zoom class because I want to make sure that we do it together so that we can learn best, because it might be a little hard for you to do by yourself. So there's no digital worksheet for this one. It's going to be posted as a PDF so that you can look at it and read along during our Zoom class. All right, boys and girls, I hope that this is helpful. I'll see you for our Zoom class on Wednesday. And there's also scripture reflection that's posted for the week. All right, God bless you guys.